Hey guys, what's up? Good morning, how are you doing? I am Pulse once again, and once again I am joined by the lovely Spuddington. Hello.
Once again, I will say once again, hello.
Okay, and this is the League of Legends 4PL Play for Fame Kaostv Vengeance Cup August finale. Welcome. So, we do have Fnatic and I believe Team Sausage, which is what we are referring to them as, because that is essentially what it is translated from German into English.
I can't pronounce the name and I'm not going to try, so yeah, Team Sausage, as they will be known here out. So, bans, Yorick, Alistair, Shen, Ari. Nothing particularly untoward there. Yorick is kind of a lane bully, very hard to deal with. Alistair is a really strong ganking jungler. Shen has a global presence and is very strong top lane or jungle. Ari is a very strong mid, difficult to counter.
That was very efficient of you, Spuddington.
Well, we sort of spent so long saying once again that I'm afraid the band's got ahead of us slightly.
Once again. Oh, it's happening. It's starting. That's a bad thing. But yeah, Rengar is a kind of a strange beast in that he was really strong when he was released, and he was like, oh, he's OP, and now no one plays him. And it's like, what? But he's been banned against the enemy team, which is Team Sausage, so maybe one of them is a savant at Rengar. It might have been Fart's call. We don't know.
It might just be that they don't want anything coming out of left field. Like, when a champion's pretty new, people tend to be like trying to use it in new and creative ways, and Rengar does have some interesting strengths. Like, his level 1 burst is insane. Like, he can chunk off someone like a half of someone's health. But yeah, like, I don't know. Unusual choice of ban.
Definitely. So the first picks that we've completely neglected so far would be Lee Sin, Diana, and Malphite. Lee Sin, of course, got a lot of early game power. Diana, of course, is really strong. She has received a recent nerf, but she's still pretty strong. Her kit is still incredible. And then Malphite is just great initiation, and yeah, great initiation, anti-AD, great in laning phase against most bruisers, because he is essentially anti-bruiser and anti-attack speed, anything on those lines. Next pick will be Leona, and rocking out with the exhaust and smite. Probably not going to be Leona jungle, highly unlikely.
You never know. Ooh, possibly a Kayle pick. Kayle is an interesting choice, but actually she's one of those rare top lane characters that actually relies on AD that can fight against Malphite. Because Malphite's mechanic for stopping an AD and lowering their attack speed so badly is in melee range, essentially. It's a melee range AoE attack, ground slam. And Kayle can obviously just keep out of that. So yeah, Kayle can harass consistently through his shield as well. But obviously there is always the possibility to swap up and make Malphite the jungle. It looks like, yeah, Leona probably gonna be support. I'm just gonna say it as a fact here. Leona support. It's very strong in a lot of lane compositions. Generally you want to put her with as strong of a laner as you can, so you have as much early burst as possible. But yeah, she's pretty well accepted now as well. And Zyra and Garen.
So, some reason I don't think it's going to be Garen. Okay, yeah, it's Corki. That's funny. I don't know how I predicted that. But, yeah.
Couldn't have told you. But this is actually after the patch where Corki's had his passive nerfed.
Yeah, it is. And funny enough, we're having conversation about this before. And they basically removed his passive from applying when he crits. That is a huge amount of damage. We could get into Theorycraft about it, but needless to say, it is a huge chunk of his damage. Whether he's viable, I don't know. Like, he might become one of those tier 2 AD carries. He's still strong for sure because they haven't touched his actual abilities and the early burst that he brings to the table, but in comparison to like Ezreal, who has been banned out coincidentally, and maybe some of the other AD carries, some of the other AD carries might be coming back into the competitive scene. That'd be very interesting to see. But yeah, next two picks will be Sivir and Orianna.
I'm sorry, you saying others may be coming back into the scene. Who wants some Draven?
Yeah!
But Sivir, as well, actually, is a character that you haven't been seeing a lot of lately, but now she's coming back into the scene, it seems, because I've seen her picked a few times lately, and obviously she worked really, really well in a heavy burst lane, because Boomerang Blade, Ricochet, all that kind of thing, it's a huge amount of damage in a very short amount of time, and it can proc Leona's passive repeatedly pretty easily. So yeah, and obviously her ult provides pretty good team utility as well later on because she gives her the attack speed buff, which will synergize really, really well with Kayle as well. And in fact, Orianna does like some attack speed if she can get it for free. But yeah, that's a very well thought out team.
It really is, and the last pick will be Udyr. And of course, we've had multiple gripes about Udyr being kited, and it's kind of like we've said so many times, he just falls off a cliff, basically. He gets to that point in the game where when he can be kited in a team fight, or when he can be kited full stop, he becomes irrelevant. Unlike Lee Sin, who, okay, he falls off at around 30 minutes or so, maybe a bit later, depending on how well he does, but he still has utility from his ultimate. He still has utility all over the board from his skill set. Udyr just goes bleh, and does nothing. So
He's a
that's how,
very
yeah.
he's a very binary character. Like what Udyr does, if he can reach you, he will destroy you. Like he is incredibly strong, and early and mid game he can pretty much always reach you, and he's incredibly strong, and he can really snowball the game. But like at this stage of the game, at the late game stage, he obviously can be kited. You can't reach them, can't do the damage.
Yeah. Alright guys, well, for today only, August 31st, Alternate.de will bundle a free Corsair t-shirt with any purchase of a Corsair Vengeance headset, keyboard or mouse. To take advantage of this special offer, click on the link or on the banner. It's first come first serve, so be quick. Yep.
Don't know what else to say, really.
Also, go ahead and check out the raffle, which will be on www.kaostv.eu/vengeance. Go ahead and check that out, guys. There's a raffle for a, I think it's a headset. I'll have to check that one up. But we're heading on to about 2 minutes right now, so we're going to head into a quick commercial break. And when we get back, it will be the first round of the August finals. It's not July anymore. Between Fnatic and Team Sausage. Be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back, guys. This is the League of Legends 4PL Play for Fame Kaostv Vengeance Cup August final. I am once again joined by Spuddington. Hello.
Hello.
And I am once again Pulse. Hello. So, we will be jumping into this game between Fnatic and Team Sausage for intents and purposes. And something we realised in the loading screen, because we are dumb, is the fact that they have Zyra support, that being N-rated.
Yeah, that's a pretty unusual pick, but there's no reason she couldn't, really. I mean, she actually has a lot of utility as a character because she has those plants, she has her 2 CC abilities, and she probably has high enough base damages to be relevant in a lane. So, yeah, like N-rated on support Zyra. Could be very interesting to watch.
Yes, does have the kit, definitely. So we will see Team Sausage, that being in the blue corner today. In the blue corner, they are looking to maybe do something. They all grouped up in the compact ball formation, right, in the tribe bush. Whether they're going to do something, I don't know. I'm sorry?
Go ahead.
Yes, and so we will have Fnatic, not quite in the flamingo formation, but they are all down at the bottom, in the pair formation, I guess. And
coming up with all these names, and yet I don't know what they mean.
Neither do I, but I'm a trendsetter, so by the time someone else figures out what it means, then so will I.
Good. Good. I'm happy for you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to. So Sanai will be starting up on those wolves. Pretty standard start, and wow, Fart is taking some damage already. Izep's also doing some damage. Oh, taking some damage, receiving some damage. The striker the best. Gonna mop up those rapes, taking a bit of damage, but it's kind of to be expected. That's how much you're expecting to do. And actually, Leona. This is going to be awkward. You have Diana on one team, Leona on the other. Wonder if they have like a hidden passive or anything? Where they like say
I'd be
something.
surprised if they didn't. Very surprised. But it's, possible. Like, I mean, Zyra has 3, doesn't she?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, she has one with Maokai, she has one with Leona. And, I'm pretty sure she has another one somewhere. But, it's nothing too important. Anyway, how are we expected to go have these lanes go down? Because at the moment, Kayle versus Malphite is looking very even, and Kayle isn't really doing a lot of harassment at the moment, which seems like it's not really what you'd want to be doing. Like, against a Malphite lane as Kayle, you really want to be harassing him out because you have that range advantage. Seems odd to me, but maybe she's just paranoid about the Fnatic
side. Yeah, jumping straight onto Jorn will be immediately stunned, following with the damage. That will be the first blood. And meanwhile, bottom striker the best, looking for that gank. Not going to happen though. N-rated going out with a great route, basically just stopping him from moving in. So yeah, 1-0. First blood straight to Fnatic.
Yeah, and it looks like Fnatic are actually going to be doing some pushing out the lane. Okay, so they're not actually going to go for the tower. But something I would just like to say, have you check what Cyanide's taken for his skill points at the moment? You'll notice he's actually not taken Turtle Stance. He's got a point in Phoenix, point in Tiger, and a point in Bear. Now, that's actually kind of interesting, because normally you'd expect people to either go Phoenix or Tiger, and then to just clear the jungle, getting to, points in Turtle and Bear, and pretty much ignoring the other stance. But if you're going for that really aggressive, like level 4 gank coming out at top, like he did, Tiger stance has much higher single target damage, and he was actually able to switch between the 2 damage stances rather than wasting any time with Turtle.
Yeah, I guess he knows the inherent flaws with Udyr, and here's the initiate straight for Pandemonium. Cyanide out of the bush, Fart taking huge amount of damage. Valkyrie comes out, Pandemonium being chased back. Exhaust goes down onto N-rated because he has the damage threat, and Cyanide will be following up with that and picking up the kill. Going on to support Zyra, not entirely sure how she's building at the moment. She might be building into AP, she does have the boot and the health pot.
Well, she has 0 AP at the moment, so I'm guessing she's running gold runes, but I wouldn't be able to tell you. Didn't check it, sadly, so yeah, actually at the moment Cyanide is doing pretty well for himself. Like, he's already got his Philostone. That thing is going to pay itself off very early, and he's actually coming into mid right now. I was just saying hi, I think.
He won't catch Orianna, surely, unless he makes some plays. Oh, well, he might go for the flash. Orian's going to juke back into Cyanide, taking huge amounts of damage. Puts down the protect, not the dissonance. Flashes out of there. Striker the best coming in. Another flash goes down as well. Diana's not following up. Biceps forced to kind of back off 1 second. Cyanide forced to back off. Does not have the total stance. Getting kited. One of Udyr's main weaknesses. Needs one more auto attack. Best stance goes in. He will be finished off by the turret, and double buff goes to Biceps.
Ooh, that's going to make Diana's life very, very difficult for the next couple of minutes, however long it lasts. Because Orianna is one of those characters who you really don't want to give double buff to. Like, she will go into mid right now, and Diana is a melee champion against an auto-attacking, ranged character with great zoning potential. Like, she will just walk up to XPK, she will auto-attack him consistently, and he will have a huge amount of difficulty getting away thanks to the red buff. So if XPK commits, basically he has to go all in, essentially. And because Orianna currently has double buff, that's going to give him more trading power than XPK. And look at the damage there from auto attacks. Just auto attacks. It's really, really nasty to have to deal with that constantly, and it costs Biceps nothing. That's the real thing.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I think she has like 575 range as well, so she is pretty good on that front. Like, she'll be able to harass along. Actually, no. Oh no, they reduced the range, didn't they? 525 now. Even so, she has a clockwork wind-up, which does a huge amount of damage on consecutive attacks. As you said, she's kind of a hybrid in that sense. She wants to be auto-tracking all the time. Though a lot of bruisers do that anyway. Moonfall goes down, in fact, from XPK. Sana looking for the best stance. There it is. Ignite has gone down once again into Tiger and the Phoenix. Forced to back off, taking down from turret. Pivotal stance goes down. Striker the best going straight onto XPK. Will be flashing out of there. Sana following up with the Tiger into the Phoenix as well for maximum damage. Running dry on mana very, very quickly, and that is one of the weaknesses with going out full damage. But it's working out for him so far.
Yeah, and that was somewhat greedy there, you saw Orianna. She tried to come back in to help, because it's something you'll see a lot of players doing, and I can fully forgive it, because if you can get away with it, it works very well. Like, a character who's on really, really, really low health, but has a lot of range, it's so tempting to just stay in and try and do some damage to help your team out. But in that event there, Orianna was so low and just got blindsided by a Crescent Strike. Like, she just didn't see it coming and was,
meanwhile,
you know,
Boston Fart jumping onto Pandemonium. I didn't think I was going to say that today. And N-Rater will be backing off, taking a huge amount of damage to Sivir. Exhaust has gone down, and beautiful grasping root. Fart not actually following up onto that, seeing Striker the best. Honestly, could have been able to get the kill, but he's kiting Striker the best. Striker the best looking to land that Q onto Zyra, just going to miss by a fraction of a Teemo. And Fart looking to follow up onto Striker. Does not have any mana and will not be able to Valkyrie or do anything. So many kills, just so close. Just not able to happen right there for Fart.
And what you actually saw there was exactly what I was just talking about, but going the other way. N-Rated there stayed in on one-shot dead, basically, from either Lee Sin. And yeah, now the tables have turned. XPK can now afford to basically jump in on Orianna and just destroy her every time, basically, in a trade-off. Like that, yeah. That's basically free harass. You can jump in and then jump to a minion to get out again, doing a lot of damage to Biceps and taking very little in return. But yeah, like I said before, N-Rated went in on very little health, but because she has very long range and just stayed at the tip of the kind of threat from Sivir and Lee, she was actually able to help out a lot for Corki. And currently Cyanide is... Ooh, hang on, he must have a lot of money actually right now. Yeah, Cyanide is currently the richest player in the game.
Oh, XPK jumping onto Biceps though. One more auto attack, in fact red buff finishing that one off. And double buff anyone is a very, very scary prospect. Orianna just misjudging the damage that could be unleashed by XPK. The AD carry syndrome, or you just have to stay in for the farm.
And it looks like they knew Cyanide was in there, but they're not willing. Oh, Soaz. Not going to blind ult, but it might be. All right.
Oh, but at bottom they will be moving maybe onto Pandemonium. They do have that. They don't have it warded, but they have game sense. That's all they need. Strangleforms comes out. Will just knock up Pandemonium, looking for the follow-up with the Deadly Bloom, and that will be the finish by XPK. With that Lunar
Meanwhile,
Rush.
in mid, Cyanide and Soaz going in on a Striker the best, taking him out very quickly there with an ulti from Malphite, I think. Yeah. Knock up and then slow down. Cyanide doing all that damage, and yeah, very, very dead, very, very quickly. And Biceps risking his life here, actually, against Cyanide.
Yeah, it's not really going that well for him.
Yeah, it's oh dear, like you say, at this stage of the game, mid-game, well, no, this is probably still early game, but Cyanide is probably could be counted as being in mid-game early, shall we say. But yeah, and Free Dragon as well, they could not contest that, they were just too far behind. But yeah, Cyanide, at this stage, he has a very spammable shield, so he's not going to take a lot of damage, and the base damages on all of the stances are incredibly high, so he just wins, basically, in any kind of trade-off where he's able to do damage. And it looks like Biceps is going up top, but Udyr is aware of
the
it.
damage onto Sivir already. There's a flash into Ignite as well. Fault will be taking a huge amount of damage, though. Will Pandemonium be able to follow up until his Ignite has gone down? That will be the kill on the very last tick of Ignite, bringing that to a 1-for-1 trade. Actually, Striker the Best coming out of nowhere. I didn't even see him. Looking to follow up, leaving the queue to the very last moment, waiting for the flash, and there it is. Jumping over the wall, N-Rated trying to get to the safe haven of his turret, basically. Grasping Roots comes out into the slow as well. Will actually land the queue. Will Striker the Best get out, though he has been slowed. And that'll be the finish with the passive as well.
Was very nicely played, actually, by Striker the Best in landing that queue. Because you could see both N-Rated and him were waiting for the last possible moment for him to hit that queue. Like, N-Rated didn't want to flash too early because Lee Sin would just follow over with the Q. But N-Rated didn't want to get flash too late because Lee Sin would kill him. That's why. And yeah, he held on till the very, very last second. But Lee Sin had maybe 0.1 of a second left in which to hit his Q, and he predicted that that was exactly when Ori would be friggin' Zyra N-Rated would be going.
Yeah, definitely. So Cyanide has picked up that Oracles right now, so he's just going to go ahead. Oh, and actually Soa's jumping straight onto Jorn because Xpeke ready to follow up with the damage. Ultima has gone down, that being the intervention, following up with the Crescent Strike. One more auto attack, Jorn kiting like a boss, Work Knife, finish him off. No! The health pot will keep him alive. Biceps coming up along with Striker Best. And Xpeke will go straight into that huge burst damage coming out into Tempest. There's the cripple duking that resonating strike as well. Following up, getting the kill with Pale Cascade. Striker's Best looking to follow up onto Xpeke as well, along with SARS coming in from the side. Will duke another resonating strike. Pale Cascade once again for the shield. SARS coming in from the side. There will be the shutdown. SARS has to be careful right now. He does have the Granite Shield up. Striker's Best, nice duke once again. All of these, and he is actually taunting him with the recall. Outstanding play from Soa. I'm not sure it was too much though. Drawing him into the turret, and he will actually survive. Well played by Soaz.
Rude. That was rude, but oh wow. Yeah, Striker the Best. Maybe kicking himself for not landing a Q.
Yeah.
But oh, that's spicy. That's spicy, by Soaz.
Wow.
That's the kind of thing that can actually really throw someone off their game, though. Like, I'd know about crumbling under pressure, but if things go wrong for you and you miss skill shots that you really shouldn't be, it can actually seriously throw you off. Because the rest of the game, you still have some part of your brain still kind of attached to the idea that you might miss, and it's horrible.
Yeah, psychological warfare. It's a horrible thing to deal with, and Striker the Best just kind of running into Cyanide, hitting an angry N-Rated. He will be ward jumping, however, Oriana coming in from the side, but I'm not convinced they can contest this. Jesse's scared by the plant, and said plant will be dying. They are trying to pick this up, their Grasping Roots comes down. They have to remember this is a support though. Pandemonium may be picked up by Xpeke. Solfair did go down, counter-initiating Cyanide, doing some more damage to Striker the Best, playing with the plant. Dragon's Rage comes down, Pandemonium coming out from the side as well. Very low members from Team Sausage right now. That will be the kill onto N-Rated, however, from Sivir Fast is on a killing spree. Cyanide looking to follow up onto, actually that will be the kill Xpeke straight onto Leona. Cyanide now falling back. Jorn still on his face, Spark coming in from the side. Misses the first rocket, pick up the kill, in for the double kill from Xpeke, looking for the triple onto Jorn right now. Cyanide will be picked up. That will be the triple. Striker the Best now trying to get out of there, away from an angry Soaz, has ignited him, and will be recalling in front of his face once again. That will be the ace at 14 minutes.
Yeah, that was a really, really messy team fight where everyone was coming in from different angles and everyone was going in a different direction. But you could actually really, really see the power of Udyr in those kind of mid-game team fights there. Like, he would not die. Like, he could afford to go in on maybe.
The damage down to Sivir. Moonfall goes down, but it was expertly blocked. Still following after though. Expecto will miss the Crescent Strike, jumping in with Lunar Rush, and Wolfie shut down, just being a bit too ballsy right there.
Yeah. I think at the moment they're aware that they're very, very far ahead. I mean, 10k gold at 15 minutes is absolutely massive. But pride comes before a fall. I feel that there should be some kind of comeuppance for this, but it might be the case that they're just so. They're just good enough to be able to pull very risky dives and still pull it off anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of a show of a true craftsman, but meanwhile at top, Soaz is just trading with Zorn underneath his tower and winning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a tanky Soaz. Wow.
Meanwhile, Boston Stranglethorns has been popped, knocking up not Luffy, but will be flashing straight over him. Solar Flare goes down, will land the slow portion. That will kill him on the reverse of the Boomerang Blade. Fart now Valkyring out. I like saying that. Strike of the Best will be potentially picked up, and the Safeguard comes down. More damage coming out from Luffy. Pandemonium coming in, landing, will not land the shield. Daybreak eventually picking up that kill. Took 4 of them to do it, however, Silent coming in along with Expecting Moonfall goes down. Looking for the kill onto Luffy, rather. Pandemonium trying to Zephyr and taking the express route out. Not going to happen though. Lunar Rush to the minion, looking to deal some damage to Strike of the Best. Does he have Flash? Yes, he does. And Dragon's Rage goes out, Flash goes down, he will survive. Expertly played by Xpeke.
Just incredibly aggressive dives, relying on that shield that Diana has to tank.
Oh, Biceps potentially picks up, Moonfall goes down, and how with the kill? Xpeke on what? 20% HP, picking that kill up into Orianna, 100% HP.
Yeah, he's a long way ahead right now. I mean, he has 7,300 gold to Orianna's nearly 4,000. So, about an item ahead of her.
Oh, Soaz has actually jumped onto Zor. Meanwhile, top Ignite has gone down, but he doesn't really have the trading power at this point. Intervention goes down, and the creeps are helping him out here. Flash goes down into the Reckoning, and that will be the kill. OP Flash coming from the hands of Soaz.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, bottom Cyanide just jumping onto Pandemonium 1v3. Who really cares? Solar Flare goes down. Will land the stun portion? And Strike of the Best falling in as well, along with Luffy. That will be the kill. They are getting picked off all over the map right now due to just general carelessness. But they are 10k ahead. Expected jumping onto Lee Sin. However, that will be the kill straight up onto Fart. Now chasing out Pandemonium and Luffy. Honestly, Spuddy, I don't think you're going to get any talk time whatsoever this game.
Oh, so much play-by-play. I can't. And actually, I will just say that I expect he missed a trick there. He could have actually picked up that Leona kill. Because before he had Moonlight.
Yeah, and he's just going to pick them up anyway because they jump back in.
Off anyway, but because the way the mechanic works, if he'd used the Moonlight that was on Sivir to jump to her, he could have then jumped to Leona immediately afterwards. Picked up a kill then, but as it happened, he ended up getting both of them anyway. So yeah. I don't think it matters particularly. They're so strong right now, Fnatic. Even in these very messy team points where they're quite regularly outnumbered, they're getting out-positioned, but it just doesn't matter. They've come out of the lane so strong. As we'll see here, I suspect. If Xpeke doesn't miss his Crescent Strike.
And his Moonfall. We'll actually jump in this time onto Biceps. Oh, good Dragon's Rage. And, click it. Pity,
He's not
pity.
that dumb.
No man mode today. But we will have Pandemonium coming out. We'll land straight onto Expected. Pale Cascade comes out. Fart coming in as well. Deadly Fart. And there comes the ultimate in from Orianna. Malphite not there at the moment. Vajorn getting chunked off. Intervention comes down. Forced to back off. Cyanide also taking a lot of damage though. But he is so tanky right now. Fart will surely be picked up. Pandemonium falling. And Strike of the Best. Fart still alive. Will be eventually picked up. That'll be the shutdown. Biceps will be chased after. Cheese Will goes down as well. 3 for 2 so far. Unstoppable Xpeke. Now chasing down onto mid. 4 for 2 so far. Kale escaping on very low HP. Critical. And most likely they might be able to pick up this middle turret.
Yeah, that was a 4-on-5 and they came out that far ahead, essentially. Soaz literally just popped in at the end to pick up a kill. That was all he really did. And I think Cyanide might be trolling me here. He has Thornmail. Thornmail is generally considered to be one of the worst items in the game because you're paying a lot for a passive that really isn't very significant damage, and actually right now he's going to have to flash it.
Stranglethorns! That was absolutely perfect Stranglethorns, and they should be absolutely safe with the cannon minion just intercepting the resonating strike. Oh, nope, Cyanite's going to jump in with Unstoppable Force, taking out Luffy immediately, striking the best, jumping to the closest minion. And now John is also joining in the fray. 4v1 right now, and Soaz will just walk out of there.
He had to burn his flash, but it was definitely worth it for a kill, and like he just did not care. Like, he lost what, a third? No, the better part of a half of his health, but that's not much considering he was tanking about 4 people.
Yeah.
That's nasty to realise when you're against that, especially considering he was actually able to burst down from about half health. Who was it he actually killed?
Devere, I think.
Devere, yeah.
Luffy.
Yeah, and obviously no spell shield because he came from over a wall, and reacting to Malphite is really hard if you don't see him coming. Fast. Yeah. I also rather like the N-rated play where he to set up that Malphite insta-gib, he left a plant as if it were protecting against someone following over the side.
Expected jumping onto biceps though. Moonfall goes down, Pandemonium coming in from the side, so Flare goes down, locking him down. And, well, end of Expected. Bit of a
4v1, overpowered.
Zorn coming in. Intervention goes down, will be keeping himself alive for a second, and then dying.
Yeah, there's not a lot to be said right now. Oh wow, Cyanide disconnected.
Comeback time.
Yeah, comeback time. Is there a possibility of a pause? It's up to the players. Not my thing. I don't care.
Far has been initiated on by the owner. Luffy coming in. Flash goes down. Far has been exhausted, and connecting the resonating strike this time. Rather Sonic Wave. The resonating strike is the kick, isn't it? I usually just call it kick. Cyanide has reconnected. And Narrator just kind of poking him in the face at the moment. Actually connects the Zenith Blade. And support versus the world. Stranglethorns goes down, picks up the kill on 2. Oh wow, double kill as well. Unstoppable Force completely misses Luffy. And that will be the rampage for Soaz. N-rated support, too strong.
Support with the Zhonya's, I think it might be worth noting here. He's not really building much supporting item right now. But I mean, what? How much money does he have? 8,700. Yeah, that's more than anyone on the enemy team. Like, that's more than Malphite. That's more than Udyr. Like, N-rated try. Yeah, we said actually. He's got pretty good base values on Osiris, so he's actually able to pick up a lot of kills, and yeah, it's proving to be so. He 5 for 3 with only 53 farm, but 3 gold items, so he's actually generating a whole lot of gold.
XPK wants this, and there's the kill. Looking to do something. The ultimate goes down with the solar flare. That would be the kill immediately. Soaz coming in as well. He's just so tanky. He just doesn't care. And now he's realised he's tanky. He's going back in. Unstoppable.
Wow.
Double kill. Soaz looking to finish off more kills. There's the triple. Looking for the quadra.
Wow.
Gone backed by Zyra.
Wow. That is a tanky Malphite. Good lord.
Oh my
Like
god.
he just waded through the enemy team like they were nothing more than kind of a slightly maybe ankle high puddle, and just killed them all. He does not care. So much damage as well. Like, oh wow. And he is in comparative poverty. He is one of the poorer characters currently on Fnatic's team. Yeah.
Come for a Trinity Force.
Oh wow, Bruiser Malphite. It used to actually be kind of legit in a way, because you could build an Atlas Impaler, and Malphite used to benefit so much from that item, which was already incredibly efficient. Yeah. Because you know his Ground Slam scales off of armor, so then he was getting armor, and he was getting AD, and he was getting more damage on his E, and he was getting critical strike. And XPK gonna try and instigate Pandemonium.
How about that face check? You will be dead. Oh, actually, the ultimate going down, and XPK dying for it. XPK just being a bit too ballsy in the later minutes of this game. However, ultimate has been popped by Sivir. Oh, Cyanide's just gonna wander around. Fart is not even in this fight. Lingering around, as it were.
And sweet zombie Jesus.
Everyone's just gonna flash over the wall. Two of the tankiest members of Fnatic right now just gonna lunge on biceps, not really care about the turret whatsoever. And now my fight is recalling in front of John.
For your puny auto attacks.
And a support force goes on. Fort coming in once again to follow up. Wards everywhere. And that will be the killing spree. Oh, and he will actually receive karma and will die.
Your arrogance is unbecoming. but right now, honestly, any 3 members of Fnatic can probably take the entire team that they're against. There is a 20k gold lead.
Yep, there's a bit of an engage happening down here. Pandemonium will be picked off. Cyanide once again picking up that kill. Has got the Guardian Angel, will be going into that form. There's the double kill for Fart. And more wards coming down.
Wow. There isn't really much to be said.
No.
Like they are. I hesitate to be rude, but they are rolling them.
I hesitate to be rude, but I think the game's over.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. I could plausibly come back.
Yeah, Fnatic will go AFK for a good like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
John trading off his knight realizes he can't in invulnerability, and actually Leona might be able to finish the job up.
I'm not convinced.
Striker the best is trying. He is trying his hardest.
Oh, he's missed the kill.
Oh. Duck and weave coming Cyanide. Striker the best, ward jumping, he wants this kill. Good juke to hits the minion.
Get him!
Cyanide, but he stuns him, he's turning around into them. He's stalling for N-rated. Oh, and there's a Malphite to the face. Moving on to Pandemonium, N-rated. There's the double kill.
Harsh.
Cyanide.
Showing you how little he cares there. Like, walk back into the boat on 100 health. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't care. Got enough shield and resistances to stall for so as to just blow them both up. Oh man, that is insane.
It's physically making me sick watching some of these plays. Like that one.
Yeah, just die instantly. Half your health. Meh.
Are you out of position by 1 Teemo? Dead. Oh my.
Oh, Nubex Peke is dying again. God. What
Feeder.
A scrub.
Absolute feeder. Like a third of their team's deaths.
Corky is the other half or something. But, like, oh boy, N-rated has arrived on the scene.
N-rated, look at him. They can't even kill N-rated. N-rated's gone tank.
He's gone Zonya's Guardian Angel Warmogs.
Look at this. They can't kill him, and Corky just mops up the mess.
Sweet zombie Jesus.
And N-rated is now legendary. Fart is jumping in on around 200 HP, and funnily enough, dies.
N-rated is probably going to Zonya's. I'm gonna. Yep.
Yeah. How about that call?
Just can't kill N-rated. Cannot die. It's impossible.
Got regen from Warmogs.
It is literally impossible. Staying in 100 health. 1 skill, 1 auto attack, sure. Meh.
One auto attack from a super minion. Striker Best really wants this, but he's going to be interrupted by Cyanide. And that's Striker the Best.
Oh, that was nearly brilliant. Nearly using that arrogant money shot.
Blazed by Pandemonium.
Popping the GA. Oh no, she's got more health now.
Ow! The SOAS and XPK train just rolling in. Deathfire Grass going on to biceps, and yeah. They're just milking it right now. Nothing more to say. Strangle Thorns as well. Shockwave nearly pulling Cyanide into the turret.
John being pulled off the spawn pad. Get over here.
You wanted the safe haven of your spawn pad? Nope.
Yeah, I think we'll just watch the show, frankly, at this point. Super Minions are going to end it now. Yeah, that was a game basically that just shows why a team made of 2.4k yellow players tends to end up winning a lot more than a team made of 1600s to 1900s. And it just literally they won every lane, like just on an sort of on an individual basis. They got a huge gold advantage and they snowballed it to hell.
Yep, very little more to say on that front, really. But anyway, guys, we will be jumping to a quick break, and when we get back, we will be looking at the next game. So, see you in a bit, guys. Stay tuned. Have a good break.